Hello there. I am Baba Grover, managing partner of Hexagon Consulting. We're going to be sharing with you a very innovative tool on customer feedback and customer service, and how this tool helps organizations to kind of grow and benefit from customer feedback. All research and all everything that we are reading and we are working with different clients is indicating that the road to success in terms of growth is by improving customer satisfaction and by improving customer experience. And also, as we invest in these efforts, it actually leads to lower. Well, first of all, what is increasingly evident all around us is this whole how this whole online ecosystem is kind of galloping. The whole world is going online, who are leveraging online sites to buy and explore and review. The other aspect is that customers are reviewing products online before buying. So they're looking for feedback from other customers who've used that product. And the other trend that's kind of evident is that they are looking for reliable and honest and credible feedback. And customers are very smart today, so they can see through some of the posts, and they can determine whether they are really reliable or not. So the organizations who are really benefiting from these online reviews and really using that to leverage their growth are the ones who can who manage to get credible reviews up there in front of prospective customers. So, so that's the subject, and that's why we are going to be talking to you about this very interesting tool that we in Hexagon have come across, which help organizations to become more customer-centric and to help them grow and improve on this important parameter, right? Now, FEEFO is a British company, and they have a very agile and a very smart and a very easy to use customer feedback and survey management growth engine. And it's being used by some of the best organizations around the world who benefited tremendously, and there's going to be more on this, on this video shortly. So essentially what the product really does is it kind of improves the customer engagement, and by ensuring that the surveys are credible. Now, how do we ensure that these surveys are credible? We ensure that, FEEFO kind of ensures that the surveys are credible by, first of all, ensuring that the surveys are from real customers. So they're not like planted surveys. Secondly, they are surveys which are both positive and sometimes negative as well. Negative surveys? Well, yes. All research is indicating, and all trends are indicating that customers actually like to see a few negative surveys as well. But what they really look for is what happens when a customer gives a negative survey. How does the organization react to that? And trends and research is indicating that customers react positively to those organizations and those products where the organization has reacted to negative feedback in a positive way, which means they've been responsive, they've addressed that negative feedback, and if the customers had a complaint, they've proactively addressed it and they've acknowledged the customer. So what all of this leads to is really credible feedback. And this leads to improving what we call as the trust that customers are really looking for, in a product or with an organization. Who are the organizations who are kind of using this, right? Well, let me share a few. Well, first of all, bookings.com, which is a travel online portal that, for instance, I've been using for the last 10 years. For all my travel uses the FEEFO engine. Some of the names that you may be familiar with, like hotels.com or Expedia, or even some of the banks and insurance companies like AIG and DCB Bank and so on, and a lot of online portals, as you can see on the screen, are using this, which are fashion and online retailers. And I have some interesting testimonials here as well to share with you. As you can see, Bamford is an online fashion retail chain based out of UK, and they have reported great experience with FEEFO and growth in their business after they initiated the use of FEEFO on their online portals. And Expedia has again reported some great results, and also hotels.com has given a testimonial on their success after their improved success after using FIFO. And Electric, which is, by the way, a smallish firm. It's actually a restaurant and bar, again based out of UK. They've reported like a 50% growth in the business after they started using FIFO. So what is very interesting and what I find very fascinating is that on one hand you have these large organizations, banks and online retail and the hospitality and travel and so on. The classical online commerce businesses, the large organizations that are using it, and then even the mid-size and smaller organizations are kind of using it. So, and that's also because the product is not very expensive, I guess. It also indicates that the product is pretty easy to use, not only for the end customers, but even for the organizations to kind of bolt on to their existing platforms, their websites, or whichever e-commerce platforms that they're kind of using. Let me share with you at a very high level. The way it works is that the moment a customer buys a product of your e-commerce site, immediately FIFO triggers a customer survey request to the customer. Gets an online survey request, which is very easy to kind of engage with by the customer. It's very fast. So customer gives feedback, and so that gets posted on your site, and and you get a chance to kind of acknowledge and engage with the customer and thank him for the feedback. And if there is anything that you want to react to in terms of any suggestion from the customer, then you can do that as well. So that goes a long way, as you know, in terms of improving the credibility of the surveys. And also, what is very interesting is that the tool is an end-to-end tool, so it gives you some analytics or real-time online basis in terms of how many surveys have you got, what's going on online, and gives you some good analytics and good MIS reports on a real-time, on an hour by hour or on a daily basis, which help you manage this important end of your business in a very agile and a simple way. Right, so hopefully this has given you a good sense of an innovative, interesting tool. Let me share with you a bit about us on Hexagon. We are a management consulting firm, which is based out of New Delhi, and we do have networked offices in the US and a few other countries around the world. But one of the core areas of work that we passionately work on is customer service excellence and customer experience management. And our practice in this space is anchored around our exclusive partnership with the International Customer Services Institute, which is based out of UK and Dubai. And they have a very interesting benchmarking and, if you like, a certification framework, which is called TISC 2012, which enables any organization in any industry to benchmark its people, process, technology, the whole organization on an end-to-end basis, and also helps you to identify opportunity areas for you. So we kind of implement this framework, which is an awesome framework, with different organizations in India. And if you're interested, you can talk to us on that as well, and help you identify opportunity areas for you to improve your customer centricity. I have on the screen with you for you some of the clients that Hexagon Consulting and our group companies, and by the way, the group is a 12-year group engaged in management consulting, and then the education will be glad to help. And there are some details on the screen for you about how to reach us, and we are pretty easy to connect with, and kind of available 24/7. So happy to talk to you and help you out in growth, in your growth, and going up the customer centricity path.